wonderful well-beings. I'm Key Insights and welcome to the Oracle Space. So here on the Oracle Space, it's a segment that's all about things that I'm into, which vary from metaphysics, esoteric knowledge, occult studies, mythology, philosophy, different spiritual teachings, just all kinds of things that I like to research and study. So today I want to talk about a concept that I got from a book, my favorite book actually. This is my favorite book. I love this book. It's called The Celestian Prophecy by James Redfield. So I'm not going to go into the book too much, but pretty much is about a book about Ascension, pretty much. And it has 9 insights in it, where at each insight, it's like a different level of awareness that we get to get to the next level of ascension. So I wanted to talk about the 6th insight today. I know I'm skipping over a bunch of, it's 9 insights in the whole book, but I want to talk about the 6th one, which is about our parents and why we chose our parents. Because I'm a believer that on a soul level, that we chose our parents. No matter how our lives turned out, no matter what struggles we go through, I feel like we chose to be born to certain parents because we needed to learn whatever it is in that lifetime to learn and ascend to the next level and evolve whatever our parents came from. So it's funny because I was reading. I'm reading the 10th insight now, which is the second book to the Celestian Prophecy, and the Celestian Prophecy has 9 insights, and this is the 10th insight, and that's why I'm coming back to this. But I've had notes written down from 2015 when I first read the first book, and so it brought me back to thinking about our parents and how we chose them. And it's funny because I've been reading this book and I've ran across some videos that are talking about the exact same thing. Shout outs to Seven Bomar. He's got some man, his channel is lit. He's got some really just mind blowing, opening just videos that really make you think, like just really they're deep. And also universal frequencies, also same thing, just dope videos that really make you think on a different level other than just a surface level, and like really go deep into things. So like both of their channels, they were recently talking about just how Seven Bomar said how we basically, our parents came together for a reason. Like sometimes we even wonder, like, my mom didn't even like my dad. Like personally, my mom, she like really wasn't attracted to my dad. So like, how did that happen? But it's something way deeper than just, them liking each other. It was way deeper than them coming together was a purpose. So sometimes parents come together just for a purpose, a bigger purpose, and that is unseen. It's not just no surface level stuff. But anyway, so I'm gonna get into the 6th insight, and I'm just gonna read it real quick. It's nothing too long, but okay. We are not merely the physical creation of our parents. We are also the spiritual creation, and their lives had an irrevocable effect on who you are. To discover your true self, you must admit that the real you began in a position between their truths. That's why you were born there, to take a higher perspective on what they stood for. Your path is about discovering a truth that is a higher synthesis of what these two believed. You are looking for the meaning life has for you, the reason you were born to them. What did your parents stand for? You must discover what they taught you, at the same time, what in their life could have been done better in your viewpoint. So, right now I'm reading the 10th insight, and it's going more into this right here, the 6th insight, saying how our parents, we are the evolution. We are like the next generation. We are an evolution of our ancestors. Like our parents are from the ancestors, and we're the next generation of our parents. We're like basically the evolution. We're not here to be our parents. We're here to evolve them. We're here to evolve that on a spiritual level to the next ascend. Right now on the 10th Insights I'm reading, it's pretty much about how we really have to look at our parents' fears and how their fears affected us. And most of our parents, we see their dark side. You know, you know how you you have friends over and everybody's like, oh, your mom, she's so cool, she's so nice. And then you're like, yeah, you pretty much know the dark side of your parents more than anybody, because you're there all the time. They're with you, you're around their energy. This is for most people, you know. Some people have, you know, parents that hide their dark side even to their children, but most people like me got to see the nitty gritty when it came to just, even if they didn't show it, you still sensed your parents' downside, if you want to call it. That's really for a reason, that we get to see that side of our parents, because we have to evolve from where they were at, you know. Like it says, that's why you were born there, to take a higher perspective on what they stood for. The real you began in a position between their truths. So right now I've been looking at that in my life. This was 2015 when I read the first book and I wrote this stuff down. So I actually already wrote down stuff, but I'm actually going into it way deeper now, 2019. Like, it's just, I'm thinking about it way deeper and thinking about the actual fears that were not really seen with my parents. I didn't know my dad like that, but I talked to him, and I could still get what both of their fears were, but by just how they lived their life. Even if they, you know, didn't show it, I can really see what some fears were. Like, I'm just gonna say, for example, my parents personally, I feel like they both had intimacy issues with, especially emotional intimacy, with expressing their emotions and really connecting like that emotionally. This is just me personally, how I feel they were, I mean, in my life, you know. And I'm going to talk about this more on We Win in Wellness on Wednesday. Tune in, because I'm going to go way deeper into my personal history and how it affected me. So We Win in Wellness on Wednesday. But right now, this is just We Win in Wellness on Wednesday. It's going to be more personal. But today is just from a spiritual standpoint. I'm talking about just how we are supposed to be the evolution. We're supposed to look at our parents and really figure out what their fears were, and not try to be them, the next them, but evolve from them into the next higher version of ourselves. So yeah, I just wanted to make a video. This is just really something to think about. Maybe on Wednesday when I make the video, when I explain mine personally, that people can understand more what I'm saying. When I give an example of my own life, I do feel like we did choose our parents, like I said, and we are here to find the perspective in between their truths and evolve to the next, the next level, the next higher versions of ourselves. We're like our ancestors trying to get back to the beginning. I feel like our souls are like our ancestors trying to get back to the beginning, but through that we have to learn different things and how to actually get to that level of ascension, through generation after generation. But some people, we get lost and we go through a path that our parents went through. We essentially become the same as our parents were. We're not here to be our parents. We're here to evolve to the next level. This is just really what I think. So yeah, that is all. And I appreciate you guys for coming through and watching and checking out the Oracle space. There's gonna be a lot of way more weird out of the box type of thinking on this channel, on this segment. So yeah, stay tuned, more to come. appreciate you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. You already know. We win in wellness. Put your crowns on. Keep your crowns on. All right. And guys, take care.